Hey guys, Kevin here. I got Riz with me. We're heading out on another winter camping trip. We're just about to the campground, but I wanted to stop at this site here and show you this overlook. This is the St. Croix flowage, and I'll be camping a couple hundred yards down that way at the Gordon Campground, right next to the dam. This used to be an Indian village right here, and it sadly flooded out when they built the dam. Over 600 years ago, the migration of the Anishinaabe Indians brought them from the east coast of America to their final stopping place on Madeline Island. They became known as the Ojibwe tribe of Lake Superior. A clan from the Ojibwe tribe named the Martin clan made their way from Madeline Island down the St. Croix River Valley and created a number of different settlements in the area. It is at this very location where in the early 1700s Chief Kabimabi's village was formed. This land provided everything they need to survive, and the fur trade business was good. However, the years between 1838 and 1867 were a time of great change and sorrow for the Ojibwe people. Wisconsin became a territory in 1836, and in 1837 the United States wished to make a treaty for the purchase of this land. One of the St. Croix chiefs signed the first treaty, but failed to name the correct location, resulting in the loss of their land. For various reasons, the other chiefs failed to sign the treaty or attend negotiations, so in the eyes of the federal government, the St. Croix Ojibwe ceased to exist. Not only did they lose their land, but they were not given a reservation to relocate, and for the next 80 years became known as the Lost Tribe. In 1934, with the passage of the Indian Reorganization Act, the St. Croix River Indians were finally given federal recognition as the St. Croix Chippewa Indians of Wisconsin. The act enabled the tribe to finally gain reservation land near these same historic sites that the Ojibwe people had been occupying for over 200 years. As nice of a setting as this is with the snow, sadly it's going to melt. We're going to warm up to 30s today, next couple days, and then 20s at night. So we'll head to the campground and get set up. Alright, here we are. Gordon Dam County Park Campground. It's open all winter, but this road is only, they don't plow it and they block it off. It turns into a snowmobile trail once we get more snow. But here's some of the sites. All electric, water, primitive bathrooms. And I'll show you more of the campground after I set up here. Oh my goodness! Are you get the zoomies? She's crazy. The first evidence of a dam at this location was one which was made of rocks and built by Native Americans to create a fishing pond. The first construction by European people dates back to 1854. The river ran shallow in the area, and a dam was built to raise a level to allow logs to flow downriver. A logging company built the first major dam here in 1884, and the current dam was built in 1937 by the Works Progress Administration, a Depression-era jobs program. Built for the purpose of maintaining the existing water levels, it was upgraded in 1988 and an 8-foot wide walkway was installed. So here's a map of the North Country Trail. If I take the spur trail and jump on the trail right here, I can travel 2.4 miles along the river, and then if this trail on the back side of the campground here connects to this mail road, then I can follow that all the way back to the campground, make a loop out of it. But I ain't gonna do that today. It's too much snow melting off the trees. I I spent a nice quiet night in the hot tent as temperatures outside climbed above freezing just before daybreak. Good morning. Well, here's my setup. This is the One Tigress hammock hot tent. Good thing I brought this cot. I didn't realize when I set up the tent there isn't enough space between the trees to set up my hammock. The trees are too thick for the straps. Snow's all melting. Hopefully the sun will come out. If not today, tomorrow. All right, I just hiked the trail I was talking about yesterday. That leaves the campground there, and it connects right here to the South Mail Road. And if I were to continue on that way, I don't know, maybe quarter mile, then I can hop on the North Country Trail if I wanted. But Riz here is a big chicken. She won't walk next to the water. She's too afraid. There's a couple bridges we got to cross and stuff, so we're just going to go back this way. I didn't film anything coming here because Riz was so hyper, but I got the AllTrails app here. I'm about ready to start. I've never used it before, so hopefully I can track this route because it is unmarked all the way. For the most part, you can see where the trail is, but there is some spots where it is a little sketchy. It gets a little windy. So you can see the trail is pretty well defined right from the street there. But it does get a little trickier up ahead. There's some nice views up here. Unlike the other side, you're right down by the river following it. This one, you're on a ridge overlooking it. So you'll see that a little later. We're going to have to get some elevation in here first. What? Okay, your camera. There's something here. When we came through here the last time, she was bugging out too. So there's something here that she doesn't quite like. Maybe a bear den. It's been so warm that the bears have been active. I mean, we're at the end of December. Crazy. Now we're starting to see some views, getting some elevation. There's a campsite directly across from us. I don't know, maybe you'll see it. I didn't look on the way. And there's a abandoned cabin from the 1800s on the other side of the river too. It's pretty cool. It's open, owned by the National Park Service, but you can go in there and check it out. Nice stone fireplace and stuff. Yeah. Wind just picked up a bit. So we're making our way to the top of this ridge now, but see the river down there. Smith Rapids is back that way. I can hear it. That's where that Gibson cabin is that I was talking about. This is a really nice trail. Not a nice time of the year, but it opens up some of these views that would be too green in the summer to see the river down there. Looks like somebody tried making a cairn here before. Tipped over. This way. Going through a nice section of birch trees here. Yeah, you can see forever out there. Okay, this is where it gets tricky. We're getting close. You can hear the dam now, but we came up from over there and it looks like there's a trail over here too. So yeah, if you go to where that metal is, you've gone too far. There's a lot of areas in here where you can see where deer have been bedding, and Riz can tell too. Some wires. Must have been a dwelling here at some time. You can hear the dam now. The campground's right up here. There's home over there. Probably gonna try to cook up some pizza on the oven. I haven't did it before. I'll show you this oven I got. It's pretty sweet. There you can see the mileage is exactly 1 mile. So that wasn't bad at all. The old Coleman oven going. About 225. Just put a pizza in here. Got a long way to go though. Got a couple beverages here chilling. South Shore Brewery, Ashland, good stuff. Alright, I think it's time to check the pizza. About 325 now. It's working good. I think it's just about done. This looks good. That's crispy. Yes. I don't know how much we paid for that Coleman oven. It's collapsible, so it's easier to transport. But they sell ovens that go right around the stovepipe for, I don't know, probably $100 more than this thing is though. Well, I just had a little lunch. Let me go walk around the campground a little bit. I'm in site 18. I'm non-electric. All these sites on the upper side of the road here, electric. Bathrooms are open, but no running water. This is a nice site here. Site 20. Right by the dam. There's a playground here though, so if you didn't want to listen to kids, I guess it wouldn't be such a good site. But you got the boat launch right there, swimming area, real close. We just put all new fire rings in this campground, paved it, paved all the roads, graveling on the tent pads, planted some trees. A lot of improvements going on. Honey locust, nice. Let's see, what is this? Same thing. Oh, these are electric now too, and water. These used to be all primitive on this, along the shoreline here. Heading a little further away from the dam now. This is site 26, I think. Nice view of the lake. A lot of open water. Could have brought my kayak. Thought maybe I'd be able to ice fish, but we ain't even close. It's been a strange year. Little path leading down to the boat landing. I think I'm just gonna relax and enjoy the rest of this trip. I probably won't get much footage from here on out, so I guess I'll end it here, and thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.